When we first came out to our land, it looked like this. There were no trails, roads, or paths to navigate our way around. I was often very concerned about getting lost in the woods as my sense of direction is limited. A few steps in and everything looked the same. Trying to get to the meadow was also a challenge. We put ropes from where we parked all the way to the meadow so we could get back and forth easier. Our first couple months on the land was spent clearing trees and brush and making paths. We could slowly but surely envision the tiny life that we would have here. We couldn't wait to have our tiny house, our guest houses, our barns for the animals. It seemed like it would be forever before all of those things could become reality. A few years later and lots of hard work, we are no longer planning for tiny cabin builds or placements. We are now able to focus on beautifying our land and making it the aesthetic that we always dreamed of. As much as we like the natural look of the wood for our tiny cabins, we always have been more interested in a modern, updated look. That means we are going to be painting our cabins black. We will leave some of them in the natural color and just stain them, but for our own specific tiny house, we are excited to update it and make it look a little bit more like our style. The busy summer has made it difficult to keep up the organized, cleaned up look that we normally enjoy. This before shot is an ultimate low for our land, as the mess is everywhere and there are so many projects that have begun but are yet to be finished. Painting the house is just the beginning of this cabin update. Julianne is our super motivated painter on the land. After painting the duck and chicken barn black and loving it, we officially decided that we would paint our tiny cabin black along with any future storage and animal areas around it. This painting project was started August 1st. As I sit here editing this video on September 14th, the tiny cabin paint project is still ongoing. As we are currently working on adding a mudroom and building a secure area for our ducks and chickens, all of these projects are slowly but surely getting done. I heard there was a day 2 dance.
Day 2 dance?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, there's a day 2. Give me a Mr. Rogers moment. And then we're gonna finish the house today. Okay. How do I express the tediousness but the excitement that I have for the makeover of our tiny house? Last year at this time we were doing the makeover inside, getting the drywall up. Yeah. That was last year. This year, it is time for the outside. So we have had a very rainy July month, and that's been fine because we really needed it for our garden and all that stuff. But that means now that there's a few nice days, I can paint. So yesterday I was supposed to use our paint sprayer. We got the right size for spraying and everything. Thought we were going to be good to go. Spray it, get it done quickly. I got covered in black paint, like head to toe. The only area that didn't get covered was the fact that I wore black clothes, but technically that's still. I was scrubbing it off with oil at nighttime because it was so messy and it sprayed everywhere, and it didn't work. So I am now doing it by hand, good old-fashioned way, roller and paintbrush. And actually, it's not that bad. This took me, what was it, 4.5 hours? Not bad. Gotta finish it up. The bugs were insane, and I had to go milk Chloe, so between the two, it was a good reason to stop the night. And now We have one more side like this, back, and the rest of this. And our house is gonna look beautiful. And this is just the beginning of the outdoor makeover. I don't know how to end it, so.
You what?
I don't know how to end it. Turn it off, Jane.
Why don't you end it with your second day dance?
Sophia is judging me.
Because she's so sophisticated.
Yeah, she said it's
The guy would never do such a weird thing on camera. Alright, get it done, girl.
Okay, it's done the job.
Oh, look at the baby honey. Oh, wow. Oh, you're so suffering. You're so cute, Hill. Can I see that brush?
It used to be almost as thin as this one.
Oh
This
my
one's now getting pretty thick.
goodness. This girl. This is the kind of hire.
I'm here with the house that's almost done. It's taken me, what, a month?
Yep.
It's taken many little amounts of days to get this entire place done because of all the other stuff and the weather, but it's almost done. It's so exciting. It's still technically not going to be done today because I don't have all the boards for closing in the mudroom. We ain't moving this water tank to paint behind it, not for a little bit, so.
Yeah, but at least you can't tell.
It's all things that aren't going to matter too much. And when it is, like when I have the other boards, it's not going to take too long. And me and Jamie are trying to make this whole area just look a little bit nicer and cleaner, more functional for ourselves. And I've learned from the goats, you itch against a tree.
Chicky, leave the ducky alone. You're so mean.
Our play yard is very adorable and cute, and then also vicious. So nice.